I'm taking a bit of damage over time. And my mech is nearly down. Okay, at least this way it's nearly dead by the time I actually have to face it on foot. There we go. Don't fucking reset. Bastard, I forgot that happened. Okay, let's just pop cooldown and kill it. Okay, Delvar is down. Annoying, but that's fine. It's almost to be expected trying to kill King Slime. God, this recharges quickly. Every 30 seconds I can stun them for 6. So there'll be 24-second gap between each cast. From when the stun ends is what I mean. Okay, I really should have this on. Makes much more sense. AoE damage is not nearly as important as dot damage, especially in an enemy I have to keep running away from a little bit. Okay, keep coming. It's better if I had a stun or something, but that already slows a very slow enemy. So, it's going to take a fair bit of damage, regardless. And boom, stunned. Need to remember I still have healing tonics. But yeah, I can't give like any of that to Delvar. Okay, nice. 8 Pexus crystals, a primal spirit, and 2 goop gobules. Hissing geyser. Okay, I'm gonna work my way back up while trying to avoid aggroing as many enemies as possible because, like I said, the less enemies I kill, the sooner I get done with this and can get some sleep. Okay. Stun. Don't think the Westie's happy with me. I'm keeping her awake. Ah well, I'll be done soon enough. Fuck it, just leg it. Hold off on Divine Shield for a moment. Let's see. How's this going? And 1 second. Hey folks, and I'm back. This is going pretty well. Just realized I didn't get the excavation. Ah well. It's actually meant to be right here, the quest turn-in. Okay, I can kill this thing. Ooh, engorged stomach. Binds upon pickup. And if you open it, you get a chunk of dog stone. Such color, many shine. So heavy. Wow. That's an internet meme. Dog, whatever. Ooh, I got a buff. Gassy. You feel a little lighter and harder to hit. Take me to the cauldron. Ah, there we go. That was very weird. So this is it, huh? Let's see what's hiding in these depths. Whatever lies at the bottom of this cauldron is of great use to the Iron Horde and therefore of great interest to us. I need you to investigate the bottom of this crater. You go ahead, I'll be right behind you. 69 gold, 30 silver. Oh yeah. I didn't even realize 69. Heh heh. Till later on. Fuck. Ooh, my jumps are better. Nice. That was a good one. Ooh, here's something of note. Good work, Palnai. This must be the chamber they were looking for. I think she was actually going to help me with that. Is that Fury she has? I've actually no idea what that secondary bar is. I'm gonna, since it's cat form, I think it is Fury. Yeah. Macerated, whatever. They probably all say the same thing. There's probably a bit bigger selection than just the two I've seen, but it ultimately doesn't really matter. Unless you're actually particularly interested in how fucked up they got. Oh, fuck. Ooh, that took me way too long to actually find. Maybe you almost really want to keep these enemies near one, just so if that when they cast it, you can just hop and be free. And it provides a very nice slow fall effect, which is very nice. Okay, she's actually helping. Wonder if she even get effect. No, she's not ever taking an ounce of damage. Let's see. Mango. Oh, yeah. Mango. What a fearsome creature. Well done, champion. Wait. I feel tremendous power. It's coming from the back of the cavern. Heart of Gorek. Don't know why that popped up. The flesh is. Oh, it's randomized. The mango body is scored with deep claw marks. Collect the colossal heart. No, the cavern is unstable. It's a load-bearing MacGuffin. Let's get out of here. Follow me. Up this way. Oh, please don't tell me we're gonna have to stop and fight every enemy if there's actually danger of me dying here. It's just if earlier she didn't spawn, so I don't kind of want to like run off ahead because she will have to fight through every enemy. And while I don't really worry about her dying, it is still technically a possibility. Ah, good cutscene. I like the little scales on the back of my shoulders. Thanks for abandoning me, asshole. I know there's this team guys who are just didn't, and they just despawn, and it takes the tension out of the mood. Crows. Ah, apparently, Stormcrow form, Swift Flight form, doesn't just give her flying abilities. Really, really game. But also magnetic abilities. Greetings, Palnai. I've been conducting research in the steam geysers of Goran for some time now. Cragapoom Cauldron is one of the largest caldera in this region, but we've been unable to get a geographical survey due to the dangerous creatures in this area. Since you are venturing into the depths again, will you take a temperature reading for me? It will greatly add to our understanding of these natural caverns. Goran. This cold air is full of them. I can even smell their stench from here. I suspect these Goran are more than just primitive beasts, but in order to prove my theories, I need more data. During your mission, if you should say a Goran or two, would you examine their stomachs for me? I would like to know what these curious creatures eat. She looks at you coolly. That was close, Palnai. Good work. I should have noticed them, but I didn't. Annoying. Not sure which one's a hissing geyser, but still I'll work my way down to the bottom and go from there. Hopefully they drop the engorged stomachs in um, large enough amounts. Okay, I got one per tree, but there is a huge group of them down a bit further. Of course, here's hoping they all have a chance to drop it, unless it's just big guys, in which case that the huge group, yeah, small ones can too. Good, good. Then if I don't get it by the time I get down to the end, then I will be able to get it off of that huge room full of enemies. Well, it's not, the room isn't huge, but it's at least 10 enemies, if not more. Let's switch back to AoE. Apparently there's a way, if you get a certain glyph, you can buff Seal of Truth so it does more straight up damage, but does a fair bit less over time damage. So you have, if you weigh up which you prefer, go with that. Of course, I'm sure elitist jerks have, you know, worked it out to say which is better. If you don't know what elitist jerks is, their website. I could target Gust here. Okay, that's a serious bug. Okay, it's not serious, but it's a bug and it's there. Just kind of strange. I've never seen that happen before in WoW. Also, you may see this. This is for this I'm meaning to use when I'm in a not in a dungeon unless I'm tanking for some reason. But I'm soloing and I have Delvar. It's meant to help keep him alive. It's really bizarre to see some like special effect off to one side taking damage from my AoEs. It's actually rather bizarre. Actually, I've been talking a lot about movies I've seen and recent recordings I've made, so I figure what may as well continue that in this. Recent movie I saw was The Kingsman. It wasn't a bad movie. Certainly weird in parts. The ending. Not the bit that takes place during the credits, but just before that. That was strange, but it was it wasn't an outright terrible movie, and I'm actually interested in seeing the comics it's based off of. Because if I don't like the movie, they're probably, at least readable, at the very least. Basically, if you don't know what the Kingsman is about, basically there's a spy agency that is like ultra top secret. Um, you know how they're like called Secret Service? This Secret Service is actually secret. No one knows who the fuck they are. No one even knows their name. Um, so it starts. Basically, it's about a guy basically getting recruited into it, and his. I don't want to spoil it, and I didn't just read the movie description of it. Like you know how it's like an IMDb or Netflix, they have a description of a thing. I didn't read that. So basically, I'm thinking is how do I describe it without spoiling everything? Um, oh, I don't have it in my bag. I'll use this. On me, I mean, it's in my bag. Um, basically, there's that secret agency, and guy gets recruited into it. Of course, he has to go through trials, and it's like his experience during the trials, and what happens basically. Um, I can't describe it, but basically, it's a spy movie, and Samuel L. Jackson is in it. For a moment, I was worried. Is that his name? I can't remember. But yeah, he's in it. He's the villain. Um, as with a lot of like spy movies, the villain is really over the top, weird plan. Yeah. Um, so yeah, it's actually it seems like a fine movie. I can't really describe it very well, but best I can think is like cheesy, kind of cheesy, cliched. I don't know, but I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean as it. I want to pick my words right so I don't spoil anything, but while I can also simultaneously make my point. But I don't know if I can do so. So it's really annoying. Annoying. Alright. Heating up. Oh my. That's amazing. This Caldera is hotter than hot. Thank you, Palnai. Oh my, what an interesting variety. Appears that Gorin will eat anything. Sadly, you don't still have them. The one thing is certain, we now possess an item of great value to the Iron Horde. We've had better secure this heart of Gorek at once. Head back to my garrison, and I'll be back in 1 second, folks. Hey, folks, and I'm back. You really didn't miss much, and in fact, I may have just edited my audio. Same might go for all those scenes where I panic. I just stop, rub the mic, say if I'm still worried about it, I can check it here, and rub the mic again, say, just edit here. Like, just be sure to edit this part out. Otherwise, it gets messy. But yeah, it's a fine movie. Okay, maybe I'll describe it this way. He gets recruited into that truly secret group. And it's just how that affects his life, and with a villain. No, that doesn't encompass the villain then. Well, it does affect his life. The villain does more than just affect him. It's an interesting movie. Well, not interesting, no, sorry, wrong word. It's a fine movie. If you don't want seeing spousal abuse or kids getting hit by guardian figures, yeah, you really won't like this movie. It may seem silly to some people, some people just don't see that. I know some things just get me really fucking pissed off. Thankfully, I was fine with that because, there's one scene very early on where something bad happens. The tables get turned on the person like practically immediately, so it's all good.